One of the functions that have been added to iNet Control is a function known as Alarm Hot Zone. Alarm Hot Zone can be accessed by going underneath Equipment, scroll down to Interactive Device Placement, and once under Interactive Device Placement, it'll take you to a map. And on this map, as you scroll down, you are able to, for example, manage your geofences. And by enabling manage your geofences, it'll show all the geofences within on your map. Naturally, you can select and deselect a geofence of interest. But as you continue to scroll down, you'll also have another option known as Alarm Hot Zones. When enabled, it'll now show you the hot zones of where all your alarms have occurred. These are alarms that you have manually tagged onto this map, so you're able to identify areas of the greatest concern. Now, naturally, the larger the shaded area, the more alarms that have occurred within that geofenced area. So, for example, for Rolling Mill, if I click on it, it'll show you all the alarms that have taken place within that geofence. And I could load more if I so choose. And I can also sort. Let's say I want to see all the low alarms, all the high alarms, all my critical alarms. All that will be shown from within this geofenced area that I have constructed. Now, notice in this geofence area, I have two locations. I have a north side and a south side. And so individual alarms are also can be tagged within these geofenced areas as well. By just clicking on them, it'll then display those alarms as well. However, if I want to add an alarm to a geofenced area, that is simply done by first going underneath Equipment, going to then Alarm History. When I click on Alarm History, I can now choose any alarm in which I want to tag to that geofence, as long as it's an alarm that states clear this alarm. So if I want to add this alarm to a geofence, I click on clear this alarm. I have to put in some sort of acknowledgement note. So in this case, I'll just put noted. And then I select a geofence. So by selecting a geofence, let's say this alarm happened at the Rolling Mill North operations. I click on it, and when I click clear, it'll now be added to that geofence. So to go back and view that once again, I go underneath Equipment, Interactive Device Placement. Then I'm going to enable my geofence, bring up my Alarm Hot Zone option, and now that alarm has been added to the geofence of interest. I can then click on it once again, shows me the alarms that have taken place in that location.